What is going on, everybody? Today is July 31st, 2023, and I'm finally getting my butt into gear to get prepared for deer season. I'm gonna go out to the farm where we hunt today and put out some trail cameras. My buddy Dustin Linville, who is a dirt racer, hooked me up with some mineral that I'm going to be trying out. Well, should already had it out, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out, see if we can get some pictures over it, send them guys some pictures. So we're gonna head to the farm. I got some key locations I want to hang some cameras. I don't know, kind of check some inventory over the summer and stuff like that. So stay tuned, and I will see you when we get to the farm. All right, so I made it to the farm, but I'm in the very back. There's probably, I don't know, around 90-acre piece here, but a buddy of mine had a Tacticam reveal in the very back of this timber here. There's a creek that runs through right here. You can kind of see it, but then once it goes up that other hillside right there, about where the top of the golf cart is, eye view level, that's where the property line stops. So last year we put up a Van Meter Sun Lures dripper late fall to kind of see if bucks were cruising through here searching for doe. So that's why that Tacticam reveal was back here. The batteries went dead, and I'm out here putting new cameras out, so I brought some extra batteries and an SD card for him. So when we get out here, I will text him and tell him that his camera is good to go so he can reactivate it. So this is a tree here he was hunting out of last year, out of his saddle. He's big into saddle hunting. So me, I'm fat, I ain't got into it yet. Still going with our homemade stands that we've built here on this property, and I just hunt out of those for now. So maybe one of these days I'll get into the saddle game, but right now I'm just using our stands. It does make him a lot more mobile getting to use the saddle, I will say that. But yeah, camera one is done. I've got 3 cameras of my own to hang and some mineral put out. So I will catch back up with you guys at the next tree. So I just happened to be cruising down this logging road here, and back to the previous comment back at the other camera, using some of our homemade stands. This is what we've got, a lot of these built on our property. There's 12-foot stands, extra wide. A buddy of mine works at a lumber yard, so he brings home a lot of scrap, but they work great. I mean, we put burlap around them, especially for filming our hunts and stuff. Stay concealed. I've videoed a lot of deer out of this particular area, cruising up and down this logging road. And then there's a big field that we've made a food plot a couple times. Didn't this year just because life obligations and stuff going on, so we didn't get a chance to do it this year. But yeah, so that's, I mean, we were just some blue collar hunters that enjoy it. Obviously we don't empty the bank accounts out doing this. We just love it. So all right, I just want to show you our tree stand, or how we do some of our tree stands. So I'll catch you here in a little bit. All right, so we have finally, this is our sanctuary on the farm. This is a particular place that we do not go into unless it's for minerals or feeding during the wintertime. So there's a lot of down trees in here, as you can see. A lot of great cover for whitetails. This is typically a great bedding area. This is probably the only time I'll come in here through season, unless to refresh the mineral site or to track a deer. So I got a bushnell going on over there on that tree, and I've gotten the ground scraped up. I wanted to do a product shout out for Whitetail Heaven Trophy Mineral. Buddy of mine, Dustin Linville, is a dirt racer. I do a lot of dirt racing content for my Flag to Flag Media YouTube channel and Facebook page during the summer. I got to talk to him in a race one time. We just got talking about deer hunting, and he's like, hey, one of my sponsors, they also make mineral. So I will send you some mineral, try it out, and share some pictures with us. So we're going to put this out, get the ground worked up, and then I got 2 more cameras hang on the way out. So like I said, this is just getting ready for the deer season 2023 here in the state of Indiana. So I'm going to get this all done, and then stay tuned, and we'll hit you guys up with another camera. Right here is another one of our favorite trail cam locations. You can see here, there's a logging road that comes up this hillside. There's kind of a clear cut area right here, just on the other side of these little trees. And then it goes straight back to the back of the property. And deer, a lot of times, use this like crazy. My daughter's buck that she shot in 2018 was her first deer. He was a decent buck. The first picture we got of him, like a week before gun season came in, right here on this corner. So we got one of our homemade stands up there, kind of blended in. Eventually kind of like to move it over in this area somewhere. The neighbor's property is right there. It's always ag fields, but we always try to stay on this side. That's one of the reasons why I end up putting it there. But so yeah, this is a nice little location. So I always put a camera right here on this tree to watch this area right here. So it's always been good to us. We've got some good pictures, turkeys, bobcats, you name it. It's been through this little corner right here. So, and just so if you go down this logging road right here, up on the other side, there's a big cattle pasture. So this is like a probably 150 yards wide, maybe 200, but it's a nice pinch point where deer come from the neighboring property over there, then they transition through here to this property without having to go through the hayfield. So yeah, so it's another great location for us. So we got one more camera to hang. I'm gonna take it down here at the bottom of this hill in this little shallow area. Deer like to use that to go to the back of the property also. So I'll meet you down there and we'll get this last camera hung. Final location that I'm going to bore you guys with, but this is a transition area from that part over there. There's a road that comes right down through here, and you can tell they go right up that hillside. So up there is the open cattle pasture. Like I said, this is like 200, probably 200 yards. And then it transitions up in there to the hardwoods, or they can go to the back food plot area. Yeah, there's just a lot of habitat here. So if you guys like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, comment your thoughts if you want to see some new stuff. I will have a video coming out soon of Hoosier Hardwoods Outdoors, and because Hoosier Hardwoods Outdoors was originally started in 2018. We went like 3.5 years strong. Some life stuff happened. We all just kind of split up on our own ways, but now I think it's time to get back after it. So I enjoy it. That video will explain a lot more what's going on and what the whole purpose behind restarting Hoosier Hardwoods Outdoors is all about. So yeah, I hope you guys like this stuff. It's just, like I said, blue collar. I'm not gonna get crazy with a bunch of crazy video editing. It's just gonna be what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, if it works for me, if it doesn't work for me. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoy this video, and we will see you on the next one.